Woohoo! Our next spark is by Mikey Vlahinos, and the title is The Universe in Perspective in Its Elegance and Our Place in It. Mikey graduated from CSU with a degree in mechanical engineering. Science and space exploration have always been a passion of his. Welcome, Mikey.
I usually prefer evening talks. A lot of you are less alert under the influence of food and alcohol rather than coffee. I'd like you to keep an open mind and possibly leave your comfort zone as we take a brief trip through the universe. Earth. It's nearly 4.6 billion years old, about 8,000 miles in diameter, and is what we as human beings call home. Next is what the Earth calls home, our solar system. When you hear solar system, you might imagine that the planets fall into this nice neighborly distances. That, however, is not the case. If you were to take these sizes and scale them out into their distances, you would need 6,000 feet of paper. At the edge of the Kuiper Belt, the solar system is nearly 5 billion miles across. Bill Bryson puts it into perspective for us. Imagine the Earth, about the size of a pea. Jupiter would be 1,000 feet away. Pluto, 1.5 miles away. Now we get to put the planets, our solar system, and our sun into perspective. If you were to take the largest star known to man, VY Canis Majoris, and put it into the center of our solar system, its surface would extend past the orbit of Jupiter. A plane flying at 550 miles an hour would take over 1,100 years to orbit its surface. These images are nebulae, huge clouds of dust and gas. The image on the top left is a remnant of a supernova, a star exploding. Everything we've seen up to this point resides within our galaxy, the Milky Way, which is what our solar system calls home. The Milky Way is 100,000 light years across, contains 200 billion stars and countless more planets. It was thought to be our own island universe, until in 1929, Edwin Hubble discovered Andromeda, a beautiful spiral galaxy. After Andromeda, many other galaxies were discovered. The Starburst Galaxy, Huygens Galaxy, even galaxy clusters and galaxies that are colliding have been discovered. Now we get to put the galaxies into perspective. The Milky Way, Andromeda on its right, is 2 times larger than the Milky Way and is our closest neighboring galaxy at only 2.5 million light years. And then we have M87. M87 is 5 times larger than the Milky Way. It's in the Virgo cluster, our galactic backyard. M87, however, pales in comparison to IC 1011. It's the largest galaxy discovered. It contains 100 trillion stars. It's 60 times larger than the Milky Way. The known universe is becoming enormous. The next image peers to the edge of the universe and contains about 10,000 galaxies. The light from these galaxies has traveled for nearly 13.6 billion years to reach us. But where are we in all of this? Our solar system is about halfway from the center of the Milky Way. And as our planets orbit the sun, so does our solar system around the galaxy. As our planets and everything else have their neighbors, so does our galaxy. I mentioned Andromeda, but that's one of thousands. Our galaxy calls the Virgo supercluster home, which of course resides within the observable universe. Countless hours have gone into mapping the galaxies and their locations. It is estimated and calculated that there are over 100 billion galaxies out there. The next image is very special. a great American astronomer and astrophysicist, insisted that the controllers of NASA's Voyager spacecraft turn the cameras around and take a picture of the Earth from 4 billion miles away. So I leave you with this, the words of Carl Sagan. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. Thank you.